It's that time of year when we're almost ready for snow. Could be any day now. But everything's still just as wet and cold. Just not cold enough. This stuff here is old man's beard. It's a really good fire starter. I'm gonna grab some of that for later, actually. I don't know if you can see this, but there appears to be sort of game trail. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get to a little stream that I saw on the map. And I bet you this goes to that stream. I can also hear it over there, so another clue. Oh yeah, there it is. Now I'm gonna find a good spot to camp. Yeah, this looks like a good spot. On second thought, I don't think so. It's pretty swampy still over here. That water. So I might have to sleep farther away from the stream and get up on one of these hills a little bit so it's drier. It seems like I've been walking around for a little bit. It seems like everything is kind of, it's all about the same down here. All right, you see that hill? That's where I'm thinking will be nice. Looks like I gotta cross the stream again. And this kind of seems a little deep. But you get these on. Let's see here. Okay. Ooh. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Oh, this is so cool. Ooh, how deep do you get? Oh, that got me closer to the hill, actually. Oh, can I still cross? How deep are you? Oh yeah, I'm good. It's all fun and games till I step in a hole and go deep in. All right. So there's the hill. A little closer now. I love being amphibious. There's a somewhat flat spot up top here. think the negative for sleeping up top is there's a lot more trees and thus a lot more sticks on the ground. Oh, but this spot is actually pretty clear. Moose had the same idea. I think this is where I'm gonna set camp. It's far enough away from the creek so it's not too loud. I can hear if anything's coming around. And then this area is sort of cleared by the moose. So I'm just gonna clean it up a little bit more, but it's got the materials for what I need. Yeah. All right, there we have it. Figured if it's good enough for a moose, good enough for me. I'm also lowering that it's kind of getting hot out doing all this work. So, roll these down. Excuse me if I look like a pirate. This is a new tent I just got. I was tired of carrying that really heavy one I had before. That one was like 7 pounds. This one I think is like 3. There we go. That'll work. Cool. There's camp. Alrighty, camp is set up. I'm gonna get a fire going because it is getting a bit chilly. And then I'm gonna start on the project, which is, I've been going down the rabbit hole on YouTube of people building survival bows. So I wanted to throw my hat in the arena, see what I can do. No promises. I really just enjoy building things in the woods. All right. Oh, well, tell you the truth, that warmed me up quite a bit. So I'm just gonna jump right into bow making and then get the fire going for dinner later. I don't really want to do that again. So what I've learned is, see the way that it curves like that? Whatever side is going to be the outside, you don't want to cut. You don't want to break any of the wood grain. You just want to cut the inside. Let's get to it. You want to be real careful where your feet are too, because if this axe slips, which I've had slip, go right into your foot. Arthritis speed run. Okay, so now I've got it sort of, got the base of it cut out. Now I'm gonna trim the sides down and then see what happens there. I want it wider in the middle, thinner on the outside. And something you want to be aware of is to follow, don't try and straighten the curve of the board out. Yeah, I heard that somewhere too. I'm not really doing, I'm not good at tutorials because I don't know much, but I will link below the videos that I learned from. Check that out if you want to get more in depth. All right, that's decent. It's a start. So I'm gonna shave off the bark. I mean, you just want to be careful not to cut into the wood. Ooh. I've had paracord in my backpack for a long time, and I know it's not ideal, but it's what we're using now. It's not ideal, but it will work. Ooh. Now you can see kind of how the bend is in the wood. So I can tell, well, I can tell we need a lot more, I need to take a lot more wood off, especially in these areas here. This area. But it's, see, I started at 3, it's 6 o'clock, so it's a good stopping point. Guess not. I was wrong. I am moving the fire. The wind is blowing this way, blowing all these sparks. I don't want it to, yeah. Ah. All right, green beans, you're just getting split. There we go. A little bit of butter. In we go. Ooh, that smells good. I forgot a plate, so yeah, that looks good. Okay. It's a bad idea. How do I shut the camera off? Or the light? Come here. GoPro, stop recording. Dinner was good. Last thing I'm gonna have is some, in the spirit of fall, I'm gonna you see that? Hot apple cider. I went down and got some water from the creek, boiled it up. Very good, very good. Ooh. Cozy. Good morning. You know what camping makes me appreciate is the modern amenities of life. How far we've come. I say that as I'm sleeping in a $400 tent, but running water, a nice bed, weighted blankets. It's little things. Okay. Well, it's 32 degrees this morning. For winter standards, that's pretty warm. Fall standards, I'm pretty cold. I think get back to me in like 4 months, this is gonna feel really hot. But right now, not so much. With cowboy coffee, you want to pour a little bit of cold water in, and that'll settle the grounds. Next, I'm going to try something I saw online, which is making these microwavable muffins over a campfire. Should have read the back. 3 tablespoons each. We can have a big muffin. Oh, these aren't the microwave. These are like you bake them. Here we go. That's a better. Then you pour put a rock in the bottom. And this guy goes on top. And then it kind of steams itself, in theory. And at the same time, I'm also drying out the bow. Here we go. Look at that. You know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man! Alright. Back to the old workshop. I know I've got a lot of kids watching as well, so if you try this, make sure you're always pushing away or cutting away with the knife. You never want to bring the knife towards you. That looks pretty good. At some point I have to remind myself that this is a survival bow, and so I won't become a perfectionist and take 5 hours trying to make this thing already. I'm gonna set this over the fire again and keep drying it out while I go look for the next part, which is arrows. All I need is one branch, because all I have is one feather. Ooh, this could work. No, probably not. Man, it's gonna be tough to find a branch that works for an arrow. Maybe that one up there. Going up. Let's see that. Oh, that's not gonna work. I found another one. This took me forever to find. Nope. The only thing that might work, well, I don't think so, is these willow branches. Moose eat on these, and you can see it's not like a traditional wood on the inside. It's more just like a plant that they can eat. It's really, it's like a stalk, like celery or something. Okay, attempt number 3. I feel like I should heat it up. This is actually working. I found this over the summer, and I'd saved it, so. On my way up here, I was looking for any pine sap, because you can mix pine sap and charcoal, and you melt it down and it makes kind of like a glue. But I couldn't find anything. I think it's just too late in the season for it to really be running from out of the trees. I don't really have time to go look at every single tree too and find like the old deposits of it. All right. It's not pretty by any means, but I think she'll work. Let's try it out. I'm gonna aim for that tree. You see it? That stump right there. I just gotta keep a real sharp eye on it, because if I miss, I might not find it again. GoPro, stop recording. Well, to no surprise, the arrow shot, veered hard left, and I was gonna do a funny skit where it like circles the world and then hits me in the back, but I lost the arrow, so that's kind of a bummer. But the bow works really well, and I think with a proper bowstring, this is gonna be sweet. So time to pack up and get out of here. Oh, check this out. These are high bush cranberries. And since I think today was the first frost, they're gonna taste a little better. They're normally super tart. Yeah, that's not bad. I'm gonna grab more. I hear the road. The camera. Yes.